Might be Aliev wrestling at 65 kilos for these Euros. Nope. He stays put at 70. He'll make the descent down to 65 for the World Championships, but tonight it's at 70 as he takes on Bulgaria's Ramazan Ramazanov.
For gold at 70 kilos. Wearing the red, representing Azerbaijan, Haджи Алиев. His opponent, in blue, representing Bulgaria, Рамазан Рамазанов.
Bulgaria's Ramazan Ramazanov wrestled for a bronze medal last year at the European Championships, competing in just his second senior level continental championship, and here he is matched up against the Olympic silver medalist from Azerbaijan, Haджи Алиев. Quite a moment for that young man from Bulgaria with Рамазанов.
Two high-quality wrestlers here getting ready to go at it.
Рамазан Рамазанов, Bulgaria, represented by the blue, the Olympic silver medalist in the red, Haджи Алиев, 31 years old, back into the finals of the European Championships for the second straight year. Aliev in search of his 5th continental title. The last two, though, coming back in 2019, both of these European Championships and also the European Games, both in the same year.
Aliev has been wrestling very defensively this tournament. He's not been putting too many points on the board, however, wrestling very solid in that defensive position. Be interested to see how Рамазанов works his way around that.
Red. Action, no block, okay.
Рамазанов needs to keep pushing the pace, needs to keep working his hand and putting the pressure on Aliev.
Vinay Singh does such a great job with UWW, getting some of the interviews with these athletes. And I noticed yesterday the question was brought up with Haджи Алиев was why stay at 70 and not 65 for these Euros? And he said, well, the coaches made the decision to stay at 70. Cutting weight was not important for this tournament. He'll start that cut as soon as they leave Croatia and get ready for the Olympic weight and the World Championships in September.
Sometimes that's a very smart decision. Losing a lot of weight can make a big difference in your performance.
Aliev is on the activity clock first. Exactly halfway through this first period, no score.
Рамазанов doing a very good job of staying in the center and keeping Aliev on the back foot. As you can see, he stood straight in the center there and he keeps driving forward, Haджи Алиев here with his famous left-hand underhook.
Thrust of energy, a bolt of late energy near the edge. Рамазанов will get the activity point.
Yep.
Aliev gets to step out, and we're tied at 1.
Smartly played by Aliev there. He knew, oh, beautiful outside single there. He needs to try and cut the corner, find his right foot, and work his way around. He's going to pull it in. That's it, right foot's open, he's going to start to drive. There you go. Very good work from Haджи Алиев there. Just took his time, managed to get that leg a little bit closer, get his right foot up to be able to drive him out of the mat there.
And that last exchange, what we just saw with Aliev, is the biggest adjustment for him coming from 65, but you can see his strength. This is against a normal, everyday 70-kilo wrestler, and he's still able to impose his will.
Yeah, he's doing great. His timing's very good. Ramazanov knew was just putting so much pressure on Haji Aliev, and Haji Aliev just managed to turn the corner, catch that leg, and drive him out from there. Again, he's on this leg. He needs to try and turn into him now.
Into the waterfall position, right over the top of the back goes Ramazanov, and you see Aliev just dart to the side and get to the corner.
Aliev with the 2 points, so he's wrestling very good. He's dealing with the offense from Ramazanov very well. He's not going book for book with him. What he's doing is he's taking his time. He's waiting for those hands to come up, and he's just darting underneath them to the outside.
Aliev, a two-time Olympic medalist, silver in the Tokyo Games, bronze medal in the Rio Games in 2016. And a very solid opening period, using some of that 70-kilo strength. And you see why he's a hammer when he gets back down to 65, and a load of trouble for the rest of the world.
Yeah, that's a big dude for 65 kilos. It's not just his power, he's constantly at you, he's constantly faking, he's constantly attacking, he makes you so tired, even after 1.5 minutes. If you've got good condition, wrestle Haji Aliev, you'll know after that you're not so fit as you thought you was.
Even for these elite athletes, and from your days competing, when you bumped up a weight, besides the strength factor, what always caught you off guard at that next weight up?
Red zone.
These guys, especially in these positions where when you're in a good scramble, these guys just seem to be able to just work the way out of it a little better. They've got that, not only the strength, but it's how that feeling of when to turn and when to move. And when you've got that on you, just that little bit, that weight makes a big difference. It's not just the power, it's just they're used to moving around at that weight a little more than you are. A lot of the time, when another nice point from Haji Aliev, the big problem is when you go up a weight, you tend to get a little bit slower, and these guys are used to being at that weight, so at the end, they might be a bit quicker than you are.
George Rahm up with us in the booth this year, both the European and Commonwealth Games medalists. UWW crew bringing you the action tonight from Zagreb, 6-1. Aliev up comfortably with a little more than 2 minutes to go.
Aliev dealing with the pressure very well. I know the referee's telling him now with a caution, but he's dealing with it so well. Ramazanov working with his hands, faking, slapping, trying to get under there. And Haji Aliev just staying low, taking his time, keeping his hands in front of him, blocking him away.
Haji Aliev, a silver medalist last year at these Europeans, losing to the Hungarian in the finals. He's wrestled in 7 world championships, 3 world titles.
Some experience right there.
One of the most decorated wrestlers in the history of Azerbaijan. Trying to add another chapter to his story.
Beautiful reshot there from Haji Aliev. As you can see, Ramazanov was going for his own shot, and as he was coming in, Haji Aliev just turned the corner and shot his own shot away. Very nice work from that Azerbaijan wrestler.
Duck under into that go behind position, and one on the step out there. Ramazanov will get at least rewarded for his work. The caution given as well for fleeing the mat at 1. So the step out and the caution at 1, and Ramazanov, the light stays lit a little bit here.
A little bit, yeah. He's managed to claw some points back. Aliev is normally very good in that position when you're behind him. He drops his hits, he fights your hands and turns away. But if you're on the edge of the mat like that, you can't be doing that.
Attention, attention. Next time, caution bar 2 points.
You heard distinctly the referee warning Aliev, next time that caution is going to be 2.
Yeah, and that'll make it 8-5. It brings it a lot closer now.
Don't want to shut down completely. A veteran like this obviously knows the situation.
Yeah, Ramazanov needs to keep working now. That's it. Again, he needs to get his right hand in, start snapping that. Oh, beautiful. reaction from Aliev. They caught him as he was just standing up, jumping behind him. Celebrating a little bit too early, though, from Aliev.
9 seconds remaining. Haji Aliev making his way back into the center. Little late frustration here coming from Bulgaria and Ramazanov. Good job of the referee preventing tempers from elevating anymore. The two-time Olympic medalist just saying, calm down.
Not too happy with each other there.
Aliev trying to play the role of the peacemaker, and now he goes into the role of a European champion, something he has done in the past. Azerbaijan, the legacy grows for Haji Aliev.
Very nicely done. Just took his time, let Ramazov put the pace and just took that momentum every single time. Took it with the takedown.